Hey, so like I said, story time. I'm finna switch up my motherfucking page, man. I'm finna tell a story about how when a motherfucker was 12, me and my two homies and shit tried to rob this jewelry store for some Jacob watches and shit. So anybody from Chicago know, like Commercial Street. If you from over east, at least you know about Commercial Street. You know what I'm saying? It used to be this one store. I don't know the name of the store. Can't tell you the name of that bitch. I just know that motherfucker was across the street from Bubble World, the laundromat. And I'm gonna tell you why. You know what I'm saying? Why I remember that at least. So look, it was like a little Korean owned that motherfucker and shit. You got to get buzzed in. I remember Buddy being kind of tall. You know what I'm saying? And having glasses and shit. You feel me? Now me and my homies, we bad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say my homie King C and my homie King J. You know what I'm saying? Or my homie J. Motherfucker know who I'm talking about. If you from the hood, you know me, you from the block, you know what I'm saying? You know who I'm talking about. Motherfucker, yeah. So we had already been planning this shit for like, I wanna say down at weeks. Like a couple weeks, cause you know we kids, we like 11 to I'm like 12. No older than 13 for sure, but I'm pretty sure I was 12 at this time. And motherfucking my one nigga King C, he had to be like 11, finna be 12 type shit. Or probably already 12. My mama probably already 12. Or he was 12, I was 13. I always say I was 12 type shit. And my other nigga the same age as me. We older than bro. We about some months type shit. So, like I said, we been planning this shit. I'm talking about we done motherfucking went through, made a route. It's like a little cut over there where the Mexicans stay at. It's like a little cut and this little black gate. We had like left that bitch open, or propped that bitch open because it was like a long ass gangway that led to a whole nother side away from that store. Like this cut is like an alley from this store type shit. We made us a little route, made sure the gates and shit was propped open for us and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how intuitive we was, criminal mind. You know what I'm saying? We was as kids though. That motherfucker had a BB gun. I had this big ass metal BB gun. Bitch, anybody know them Desert Eagle BB guns on my mama? Big ass Desert Eagle BB gun. Metal joint. You know what I'm saying? So the plan was we go with that bitch like the day before. We go in that motherfucker, stake it out. We was gonna try to do it then, but niggas got scared, so we just really checking shit out. You know what I'm saying? When we got the balls to do the shit, you feel me? Because what got us to get on this shit, we walking past the motherfucker. We used to walk past this bitch going on commercial like every day looking for some shit to get into type shit. And motherfucking Buddy on this one, Jacobs was the thing, you feel me? Jacob watches was the shit. The colorful bands and the colorful faces and shit. Buddy had plenty of them bitches. Blue, green, red, yellow, white, all the colors, black, all the colors on that bitch. On my baby. He used to have them bitches on display. So if anybody know who I'm talking about, they know what I'm talking about, bro. On commercial, bro. He used to have all the Jacob watches on display out the window. On baby. So the plan was we go in that bitch. My nigga King C gonna hold the door. My nigga J, me and my nigga J gonna run in that bitch. You feel me? I'm gonna be the one to bust the glass. So the day come down to the shit, nigga, we get nervous. We get the bubble guts like a motherfucker. Like I said, the reason, motherfucker, remember that bubble world across the street? Niggas had to go there. We each took turns taking the shit out, motherfucker. All of us got the bubble guts. Then we all, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you finishing shit, motherfucker, like, man, fuck it. All right, come on, we gone. We in this bitch. You feel me? We running that motherfucker. We go, you know what I'm saying? Go to that motherfucker. This how it go. My nigga Chavez go to the door. You know what I'm saying? I already slipped and said bro name and shit. May rest. He did anyway. May rest in peace. But my one homie King C done went and motherfucking he go to the door. Dude buzz it. As soon as he buzzed that bitch open, me and my nigga Jake running that motherfucker. Like I see it. I'm the one the motherfucker bust the motherfucking window. So I go right to business. Boom, I'm whacking that bitch hard as hell. And this one of the motherfucking BB guns with the little screw at the bottom. So I'm holding that bitch, hitting it from the hand, you feel me? So I'm cracking that bitch hard as fuck. Nothing. That motherfucker ain't dead a motherfucking thing. That bitch ain't scratched that motherfucking glass on my baby. I remember hitting that bitch like 5, 6 times hard as bitch. And then looking up to Buddy ass looking scared as hell. He over there looking like this. You know what I'm saying? Scared than a motherfucker. I hit that bitch like 2 more times and that bitch don't do nothing. I hit my homie King J laughing and shit. How my homie Jay laughing and shit. I look, his ass laughing. I'm fuck, we gone. We run up out that bitch. On God, run up out that bitch, get away. Nothing happened. Nothing occurred to that shit. We so stupid though, whole time. We go back in that bitch the next day. We try to do that shit the next day. We got this, cause we then a slight figured out like, man, whole time. We could have just took down the whole stove. The way dude was looking on my baby, we could have took down the whole stove. His ass was looking so motherfucking scared. He thinking that bitch the real thing or type of shit on my mama. I'm hitting this bitch so hard, I done bent the screw out the bottom of that motherfucker, you feel me? So like really we could have took the whole stove down. But we kids, bro. We ain't know no better. We get up out of there on some goofy giggling ass shit. Get up out of there, boom, go back to the hood. Next day, while we try to do that shit again next day, cause like I said, we figured out like, for one, the dude that was looking so scared, we could have took down the whole stove. Two, the watches that we sitting up there looking at on display is the same watches in the same case I'm trying to crack. In reality, all a motherfucker had to do, if a motherfucker wasn't so nervous and a motherfucker was thinking straight, all the motherfucker really had to do was walk around the glass, cause the motherfucking box was open. We so stupid. The box open the whole time, the display box open the whole time. We could have went in there, grabbed it, and whatever the fuck we wanted and got up out of there. Nah, we slow. So we all fuck it. Let's go back and try to do that shit again. Kids, you feel me? We go in that bitch, try to pull that shit again. We send Chavez to that bitch again. We said, about they get that bitch again. On my mama, this nigga. Dude, lock him in that motherfucker on my mama. We come in that bitch. This time, buddy ass. Like, bro, he one at a time. We stupid. We all three come to the door. He one at a time. Like, bro, we lock his ass in that bitch. This man hold one of them old ass camcorders with the eye on that bitch. The one you turn up, you feel me? He got that bitch. All I remember seeing that big ass motherfucker sitting on the front of the motherfucker display. Cause when you come in that bitch, it's like a square. You know what I'm saying? It's a square this way. Then it's a long ass glass. And it's no, you know what I'm saying? That's and when it's this glass at, that's where he was standing at the first time we went in that bitch. And that's where he's standing at this time, cause it's a perfect view to the door. Straight shot to the door. He's sitting there with the camera and shit, you feel me? Facing at the door. So as we cut to that bitch, he like, bro, at that bitch. So we out of here. We leave his ass. On my mama, we ain't go too far, but we leave his ass though. And like run across the street to that little cut we had with the gate open and shit, you feel me? Peeking and shit. He ended up letting bro out. So we all get up out of there, you feel me? He just told bro, like, we like, what'd he say? He told us that, like, don't come back to the store no more. Next time you get their ass arrested, you get us arrested and all this, that, and third, whatever. We so stupid though. So look, we leave from there. We walk up Commercial and shit. It's a African store. If you know, you know. It's an African store. That bitch smell like ass. On my mama, you can smell that bitch before you even hit the door of that motherfucker. And I'm talking about you go in that bitch, it smell like pure motherfucking ass. It smells so bad in that motherfucker on my baby. Motherfucker going out. Try to rob buddy ass on cheap. I up on his ass. Going that bitch up on his ass on cheap. He is not going. Don't try to rob Africans. They ass is not going on my baby. Dude, bitch ass did not go. I swear to God. We went at that bitch up his ass. Where the money at? Ooh, all type of shit. 12, 13 years old. On my mom, I'm in there talking that bitch. Talking like I'm a grown ass man. What the fuck the money at, bitch? Ooh, get that shit up. On my baby. Buddy ass said, what the fuck you just say on my mama? In that talk, you feel me? In his lane with that thick ass accent on my baby, he get right on the phone on our ass, get the dial 911. We foot it all the way back to the block on my baby. Oh God, man, I'll tell you, that's one of the first stories I'm gonna stick with though. I'll tell you, time motherfuckers had to rob a jewelry store commercial, Korean jewelry store commercial for the Jacob watches. I'll tell you, at 12. All right.